Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I plan my day and how I stay organized by just knowing what I'm going to be doing on every single day. I like to do that. It just helps me a lot, and I find that planning your day just helps you be like 10 times more productive. So what I like to do is I like downloading digital planners. So this digital planner is for the whole of 2020 and it has all the months. So I'm going to be doing my July schedule, and I'm just going to show you guys how I would go about planning and organizing everything that I would be doing in that month. So the first thing I like to do is just number the days. So what I'm going to be doing is just numbering the days on the side like so. Yeah. And so this is for July, so the first day would be on Wednesday. Okay, so now that I have everything numbered, I'm gonna go ahead and just decorate it a little. That way it's just a little bit colorful and doesn't look so, dull. So yeah, this is what it's gonna look like once I number everything. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just do that. Okay, so the yellow just gives it more life, to be honest. Each month I like to use a different color, and for July I'm using yellow. And in case you guys don't know, July is my birthday month, so my birthday is on July 4th. So now let's go into how I would schedule things. So I haven't yet had a look at what I'm going to be doing in July specifically, but I would show you how I would just write everything down. So Wednesday, July 1st, I think is a holiday, so I don't think I'll be working on that day. So just as a reminder for myself, I'm just gonna go ahead and write holiday. I haven't made any plans for July 1st, so yeah, no holiday plans for July 1st. If I do make any plans, I can always come back and erase it and write down what plans I made. So July 2nd I have work, and Friday I have work. Saturday, I know off the top of my head it's my birthday obviously, so yay me, it is your birthday. So I haven't made any plans, but let's just say I was planning to have a dinner from like 4 p.m. to like 9 p.m. so I would do that. July 5th, let's say I'm just gonna be home. July 6th, I would if I was planning to film any YouTube videos, I would always write it down as YouTube day. So I would film most of my videos and edit most of my videos on my YouTube day. I don't go to the gym, but let's just assume if I used to go to the gym, I would write that down, and if I had work around the same day, I would do that. I always like to do my grocery shopping on like a Friday or something. So that would be like a reminder to myself, like, hey, you have to do your grocery shopping on Friday at least. And then that is how I would just organize my whole month. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill out everything. That way you guys can have a look once everything is done. Okay, so that is how everything would look like once I'm done. I would have almost every day filled up. On days where I have nothing to do, I like to leave them blank. That way, if something comes up and I have to schedule it, it helps when the space is empty. I can just write it down. But like I said, even if you wrote something down, you can always go back in and erase it. And if there's a plan that changes, you can just go back in and erase it. So that's what's good about digital planners, is that if you make a mistake, you can just go back and erase it and rewrite it. So this is what it looks like overall. So now on the side is where I add some notes that I have. I rarely write any notes, but I like to have like notes to myself. For example, if I ran out of space, for example, if I wanted to schedule something alongside my birthday but the space wasn't enough, so I would come to my notes and just write a note to myself. So I would say July 4th and then write the note that goes along with it. So let's say July 4th I have to grab some maybe extra, let's say, supplies, so stuff like that. So I would just do that and remind myself what I have to do on July 4th. So that's what I usually do with the side on the notes. And then below, oh my god, let's go that way. So below this calendar is some extra space. So with this extra space, I like doing or writing my grocery list for the month. I never really know until halfway through the month what groceries I need to get. Sometimes I know off the top of my head what groceries I have to get, but if there's something new that I want to try, I always like to add it to my list. So let's go ahead and write grocery list. So this whole section is gonna be my grocery list. So I'm gonna go ahead and write the stuff that I need. So for example, if I needed milk, bread, honey, if I needed vegetables, apples, you know, cheese, I would write everything on that list. And obviously I like to make things colorful sometimes, so I would always go in and just give it some color, just like that. Okay, so back to that. So once I'm done with my grocery list, like I said, this whole page, so throughout the month I add things which I think I would love to try or buy. Okay, so once I'm done with this side, on this side it varies what I do with this space. Recently I've been using it as a side to write down YouTube ideas. So whenever I have a YouTube idea, I just write it down over here. So for example, what's on my iPhone XS Max? That's a video I filmed, check it out if you want. So this is what my overall monthly planner would look like. I still have extra space in case I want to add anything, and I think at the bottom I get more space. Nope, that's it. Yeah, so yeah, I get a lot of space. So this is what I would usually do when making my planner. It takes about 10 minutes to do it, so it doesn't take a lot of time. So I want to show you guys one more thing. Okay, so One thing I did is that I synchronized my Files app to the Files app on my iPhone. That way I can see the planner on my phone also, because I'm always with my phone as opposed to always being with my iPad. So if I want to check back and see what I had planned for the day, I simply just go to the Files app and the digital planner is there, and I can see what I had planned for that day. So that's why I like digital planners. I have everything that you guys saw me do on my iPad on my iPhone. But yeah, that is everything I have for you guys in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.